Hello, Jamie here from the Center for Aligned Living, and I wanted to just stop in and tell you all about the morning that I had. So I got out of bed this morning and I quickly, I did my normal morning routine as far as setting my intention for the day, and that went okay, but I could tell that something was just off with me. And so I proceeded with the day, and I'm like, what is going on? What is going on? And all I kept thinking of was I had made a decision several months ago, and I was kind of vacillating within the past week or two that maybe that wasn't the best decision. And then I got more information yesterday that kind of just was like, blah. And so then it led me to think of other scenarios in my life where I just realized I got frustrated. I got really frustrated. And what it was is I'm unable to control certain things in my life right now. Hello? Where are we going with this? Well, I could tell that I was frustrated. Not a good feeling. And there was a sense of needing to control things. So that tells you right there that I was out of alignment. I was not in the flow. I was not in tune. I was not in touch with myself and what reality is, and my reality and my truth. And so I really was like, oh, okay, awareness, that's the first step, right? Okay, so, let's figure this out. It's not that, you can't do anything about this right at this moment. You can always make a different decision about that later. It's not that important right at this exact moment. What is important is that you stop telling yourself, that you were wrong, all the negative self-talk. That's what you can control, is what you're thinking at any given time. And if you're thinking negative thoughts, if you're thinking anything that, like you're trying to control, or you're frustrated, it is a sure sign that you are out of balance, you're not in alignment. And so I needed to redirect my thoughts. And that is a beautiful thing that we can do as humans. We have the ability to change what we're thinking at any given time. I think, it's Tinkerbell in Peter Pan's The Fairy Dust. Now think happy thoughts and you will fly. Well, they were on to something. If you think negative thoughts, you're going to feel kind of negative. You're going to feel crappy. If you think happy thoughts, you are going to feel happier, and you're going to elevate your vibration, and the things that come into your life are going to be aligned with that. I've seen it happen to myself even this morning, so I was having a hard time getting aligned, and I'm like, it'll happen, it's coming, just let it go, reframe things, don't worry about that, let it go. And I knew I was going for a run, and that is my number one easiest, my go-to. It's not everybody's, but I know that if I can just go running, things will settle down inside me, and I'll have clarity, I'll be able to get aligned, I'll be able, I don't know what it is about running. I hope everybody has something that they do that they can achieve that. I can't always go run, I've got a lot of responsibility, so sometimes I have to find it elsewhere, but it's just easy and it's fast, and I know it's a sure thing. But anyway, it was kind of cool because ever since 2018, I have really been struggling with my running. I'm a weekend warrior, okay, and I have a good time out there. And I started running basically because of depression, and it helped me to have alone time. I really, as a highly sensitive person, I have to decompress. I have to be alone. There's certain things that I need, and I know that about myself. And running, when you have children, sometimes I have to take them with me, but I always got something out of it, and so that's kind of my thing. That's my jam. So I run, and this morning, since 2018, I've struggled with my running because I kept telling myself, I was negative self-talking even about running. It's just ridiculous, I've run a couple marathons, I ran one ultra. I can run, okay? And I was struggling to run 3 miles. And it's all because I was telling myself, I'm not a runner, and it's so hard to get back into shape, and da-da-da-da-da. And then, I started gaining weight because I'm on this thing. Blame. I'm just, blah. I make up excuses. I think we all do this. I'm just being open and honest with you here. I'm being vulnerable. I'm just telling you what I was going through. Maybe you can relate, and maybe this will be helpful. Anyway, I decided in early December, thanks to my friend Jackie, she's like, oh, we're going to do it. We were going to run the rock and roll half before COVID, and let's sign up before the price increase, da-da-da-da-da. So I'm like, fine, I'll do it. I don't want to, but I will. But it was a goal, and then that's something to, work towards. And so then she's like, oh, there's this thing I'm going to do to get back into the swing of things. It's 12 days of 5Ks, right? So a 5K is 3.1 miles. And I'm like, I can do that. I can do 12 of those in the month of December. I'm going to do it. By God, I'm a runner. So, see the shift? I was thinking positively. I was thinking, I'm a runner. I can do this. I'm going to show up. I'm going to be accountable. I'm going to be responsible. And I'm going to do this. And, it's going to be difficult. But I'm just going to work through the difficulty, the pain, whatever it is. And guess what? In 6 weeks, man, I was like happy because I showed up. I did it. I did the work, and I was running, and I was balanced. I mean, because for me, it's my thing, that I find clarity and balance. And then today, when I was having my ill mood this morning, and I was thinking all those negative thoughts, which, I know better than to do that, but we all fall into it. We're human. And I was thinking negatively. I went for a run. And I swear to God, I wasn't even, to the trail. And I'm like, I might walk. I don't feel like running. And then I got to it, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to start running. And it was a big hill, it was like 500 feet elevation and 1.5 miles. That's big to me. I'm not a hill girl. Anyway, I was like, I'm just going to see what happens. And I put one foot in front of the other. I made it all the way up that hill without stopping, no big deal. And I was like, I felt like really that was just a confirmation from the universe telling me that if you do the right thing, if you make healthy choices, if you make, if you think positively, high vibration, all these things, it pays off. It comes back to you. And the way it came back to me today was, I ran up that hill, and I have struggled up that hill every time I have ever in my life ran up it, okay? It was just, and I was just, so I gave gratitude when I was done. I felt much better, and I'm totally in alignment now, and I'm feeling great. I can go and face the car repairs that I have to have done today, and, whatever happens, I'll just, work through it, and everything is going to be okay. And so I have the right mindset now. I found my thing. You can find your thing, too. You just need to know what it is, and even if you're, doing dishes, I have no idea how much laundry, just take the moment to just, instead of thinking about I'm doing dishes and I don't want to be doing dishes, do the dishes and be grateful that you had a meal with your family, or that you have dishes that need to be washed because that means you used them, and then let that go, and then start thinking about, the life that you do want. Think about what you do want. I want to run, and I want to run with ease, like I used to. I used to run 10 miles for fun, and so I want that back it's just part of me, and I want it back, and so I'm working towards getting that back. Ask yourself what you want. What do you want in your life? And then make choices daily that get you to that. Okay? That's all we have to do. And if you keep showing up, you want it, you're very specific, you keep showing up, you do the things, and it will happen. It will happen. All right? So thank you for watching, and I can't wait to see you again. All right. Have a great day.